I did not inform you guys that I was coming to northern part of this country, and where I am, we are in district of Gulu, Patiko village, and Powell as a village. Okay, that's so beautiful, guys. I wanted to show you something, because if we don't discover this kind of things that we have in our country, we cannot develop. You get it? So where I am, a certain farmer, serious farmer, wants to do a very good project here, and it's going to be all about cattle, feedlot, goats, and everything. We are in the peak of the dry spell, but I just want you to look at the vegetation behind me, because people have been in a dry spell for quite some time. But look, just behind here, these guys have told me if I drown in here, even if I put my arm up, I cannot be seen. And this nature you see is the one that divides this person's land. You get it? And let me tell you one thing, there is a lot of opportunities that we can have in this country, because you can't do anything concerning farming without water. Let me tell you about the vegetation that I have seen. This land where we are, I think it has taken years without being cultivated, without even rearing certain number of animals. I've seen some dams to show that there is some cows, but so far I have moved over, I think 1 kilometer or 3 kilometers, but I've not seen a reasonable number of goats or cows. The vegetation is too green. The vegetation is very fertile. You know those kind of grasses that we always plant, the bracelias and here. But think about of a boat, right? Somebody going through this nature you see. You get it? Some people in Kampala are trying to create these driveways, like the pool. They call them the wave pool, but at the side of the wave pool, there is always where people do like boat cruising. But look at this nature. Cameraman, you should show these people the nature. The nature that we have in the country. This is natural. No one planted these trees. And on top of it, the water is always there. And this is the peak of the rainy season. I want you to think about a lot of things that we can do in this country. And if we say that Uganda is a food basket, this is what they are meaning, but we don't know how to utilize it in actual sense. I will not talk about how people live in this area where we are. I will not mention about it, but just know they don't know what is happening in their area that they can utilize, that they can have, that can create wealth. Not even anybody to go back to maybe abroad or where and look for a peanut. But there is dollars here. There is a lot of money in this area, whereby you can even utilize it and get a lot of money. I'm really very pleased by this nature. Like on my brain, if I come into this area with a small capital I have, you don't know what I can do. You don't know how I can move the whole world to come into this area. I'm completely pleased and humbled with the nature of the trees and also the kind of water surrounding somebody's land, as if he marked it and put it there. You get it? So we are here to do the planning. But I promise you that if all goes on well, the whole world will be moving to northern Uganda, because this is a beauty. Source of pastures. You know, the pastures are the source of the muscles that we have in this country. And what brings that pasture? It is the fertility of the soil. But the fertility of the soil is not enough. The water is in abundance. So what am I trying to put up? I'm creating awareness that you guys, you're in Kampala. You're doing whatever you're doing because you're looking for capital. But the moment you get the capital, move back home. People in northern Uganda, let's move back home. Let's use that small capital that we have in Kampala and we bring it back. Let's learn from the superiors. I always say it. The countries that we always go to see. People have been to Netherlands. People have been to America. People have been to all other countries. And me, I'm moving in another country, South Africa, very soon to pick ideas. But they can't have this kind of nature. If this nature is there, the water is salty. But this is typical fresh water. I can even take it right now and I live better life. Guys, it's just a wake-up call that let's believe in where we come from. Let's have ideas. Let's do. Let's use whatever little money we have to develop where we come from. Where we come from will definitely give you a lot of money. Thank you so much. Let me just wish you the best and bye for now. I wanted to show you where I am. There is a lot of things that surprises me. Still, I'm in northern Uganda, like the way I told you. But do you see my background? When I check out on my watch, I have moved 2,703 steps, but that is only one way up to where I am. So we are looking at around 2 to 3 kilometers that we've moved. But there is nothing like an activity of farming that is done on this area. And also, there is no any sign that they have used this land for maybe almost 3 years or 5 years ago. What does that call, or what does that mean, you guys? There is a lot of people that are born from this northern part of the country, but they are really seated in Kampala. They are enjoying, they love everything they are doing, and they think they are comfortable. Guys, when you look at even up to the whole of those hills, there is no inactivity that can bring money in somebody's pocket. But the people that are around this area, they wake up in the morning, they take their simple warrage, they keep around. When we reach around, they asked for some money. Of course, I had to dispatch some 200,000 to them, and they are really, really very happy. So I will thank my friend God that has brought me to this area and the plan he has for this area. Because when you start here, you can buy almost the whole of the village. But just look at the vegetation. These people have taken a lot of time with no rain. Can you imagine? They only had one rain from October up to now. They have gotten rain once. But look at how the vegetation is coming back, as if it has been raining here for quite some time. What does it make us learn? For us people who are born in Africa, majorly in Uganda, it is us to develop this country. If you've gotten some capital to invest, me, I beg, get the knowledge. We've shared knowledge on YouTube. We shared knowledge everywhere. Go and look at that knowledge. Duplicate it here. Because we still have a lot of places. Not only here, I've been able to only visit here. But remember, if this is looking like this, that means other places in the northern part of the country is like that. There is a river. You've seen the nature, the permanent water that you can even do irrigation. You people who have moved to Israel, those that have gone to South Africa, those that have gone to Netherlands, people are living in a miserable life, but they do farming. But even a poor Hamis can do farming here. Look at this. If I put 1,000 goats here, they already have a lot that they can do. So please, that is part of my advice. I wanted to show you that wherever you see, where your eyes are ending, there is no any serious project of agriculture that can bring $1 billion in your pocket. But remember, farmers are the people that are supposed to control the economy because they are controlling the food. You get it? So if they are controlling the food, that means they can control the economy and we can make a lot of dollars. I told you that we need farmers 3 times in a day. That means we need farmers 1,080 times in a day. How many times do you need a lawyer or doctor or anything? Sometimes for us, we just get sick and we think about the doctor. So guys, there is a lot of muscles that we have to convert here. Whatever you see is a grass ready to be converted into muscles. When will you stop doing eating of the meat? Even from here, I'll go and choose some meat. Even you who is watching me, you are looking at eating some meat. Let's convert it. Let me just wish you the best, guys, and bye.